Imagine standing on the verge of music history, an award night where not just songs win, but whole cultures shift. That night is coming, the 2026 Grammys. Big names, surprising snubs, fresh categories, and one question burning louder than the lights on the red carpet. Who will walk away with gold and whose moment slips through their fingers? Let's dive in. The annual celebration that defines musical greatness, the Grammy Awards, is back, bigger than ever. We're talking the 2026 Grammy nominations, the trending names, the breakthrough stars, the rule changes, and what all that means for music lovers. Whether you're here for the huge names like Kendrick Lamar or the rising star Leon Thomas, stick with me because we're going beyond the headlines into what the 2026 Grammys really signal. First up, when are the Grammys? The 2026 ceremony is scheduled for Sunday, February 1st, 2026 at the Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles. And the nominations were announced Friday, November 7th, 2025. But there's more than just a date. This year's Grammys introduce major changes. A brand new category called Best Album Cover, dedicated just to album artwork. The country music category gets split. We now have Best Traditional Country Album and Best Contemporary Country Album, instead of the one Best Country Album slot. These updates reflect a broader shift. The Grammys are redefining what they honor, not just the songs and albums we hear, but the artistry and genre boundaries behind them. At the top of the heap is Kendrick Lamar, leading with 9 nominations for the 2026 Grammys. Close behind, Lady Gaga with 7. And then stars like Bad Bunny, Sabrina Carpenter, and Leon Thomas with 6. Why is Bad Bunny making headlines? Because he becomes the first Spanish-language artist ever nominated in all 3 major categories: Album of the Year, Record of the Year, Song of the Year, at these Grammys. Also worth noting, if you're wondering about Leon Thomas, he's one of the emerging names in R&B getting major attention. So what does all this mean for you as a fan, a creator, a listener? The expansion of categories signals that the Grammys aren't sticking to musical safe zones. They're opening the door wider. The Best Album Cover category is a big signal. The visual power of music is being honored. The split in country music shows respect for genre diversity, the traditional versus the contemporary. That means more space for different kinds of artists to shine. The eligibility window matters. For an album to be nominated in 2026, it had to be released between August 31st, 2024 and August 30th, 2025. That timing excludes some big names like Taylor Swift, simply because of release date timing, not necessarily because she's out of favor. Here are some of the key surprises and things to keep your eye on. A surprise nomination candidate, Leon Thomas. He's getting buzz, and in a year where big names dominate, that jump matters. The fact that Bad Bunny is now crossing into top-tier nomination territory in the major categories. A landmark moment for Latin music. The visual category. Best Album Cover. Who wins? There might not just be about the music, but the statement the album makes with its packaging and artwork. And industry talk around snubs. Some people say big names were snubbed, but in many cases, it's about timing or eligibility windows. Taylor Swift's omission in 2026 nominations is largely because her album dropped after the cutoff. So here we are, a snapshot of the 2026 Grammy race. Major artists, historic firsts, category resets, and the unmistakable energy of change. If you're tuning in, you're not just a viewer. You're part of a moment. The results will matter for headlines, but the evolution behind the scenes might matter more for the future of music itself. When the names roll across the screen at the 2026 Grammys, remember, it's not just about who wins. It's about what this night tells us about where music is, where it's going, and what you as a fan or creator can expect next. Stay tuned, stay listening, and when February 1st, 2026 arrives, you'll be ready.